Hello, I'm Dr. Wendy Walsh. I am pleased to tell you how much I enjoyed working with Leo Melendez. First of all, I've never met a guy with more tenacity, more energy, and more knowledge about how to create a true brand in the digital e-commerce space. I'm a psychologist, I'm a relationship expert, I'm a TV babe, I'm a radio personality. I didn't know anything about how to create informational products and sell them online. Leo Melendez was instrumental in getting my boyfriend test course up on Udemy, in creating a whole e-commerce ebook for me around the boyfriend test second edition, and I am grateful and indebted to him because he gets the job done. Dude's a former fighter pilot. If you don't trust him, who do you trust?
Hi, my name is Stephanie Peters, and I am the best-selling author of Unleash Your Lady Boss, thanks to Leo. Writing a book in itself was not a super easy journey, but it pales in comparison with the marketing aspect. You can have the best book on the planet, but if nobody knows about it, good luck. And so I really wanted to get our voice out there, our message out there, but my head was spinning with all the different to-dos of the whole marketing world. So when I reached out to Leo, he gave me a turnkey system, do 1, 2, 3, and he did the heavy lifting behind the scenes. And thanks to Leo and our awesome Lady Boss launch team, we got the results that we were looking for. I ranked Amazon #1 in all the categories that I was looking to, and I outranked some other authors that I really look up to. So if you're really looking to get the results that you want in your launch, reach out to Leo. You need him on your team. He will get you the results you're looking for.
I was stuck, quite frankly. You know, there's nothing more frustrating, I think, than being stuck in your business and not knowing, is it my business or the direction I'm going in my business? Do I want to change my business? What do I want to do? But I felt completely stuck. Even after working with another business coach for a year process, I still came out of that feeling a little better, but still feeling stuck. That's when kind of Leo came into my life. And what I love about Leo, I think the most, is he's so down to earth. He talks to me like I'm a person, doesn't filter with fancy words. I don't need that. I need someone to be frank and honest and tell me like it is. And he doesn't hold back, and I appreciate that candor greatly. I don't want to waste his time or my time. I just need to figure my stuff out. So I think that's probably his greatest attribute, is to be able to kind of digress where you're at, break it apart, and kind of guide you, gently guide you, but in a fun way. It was fun. It was always fun, you know. I would say if you're a person that's stuck like me, and I think a lot of people get to a point in their lives where they're, which path am I going to go on? And you want to see that light at the end of the tunnel. He is that right person that will draw that out of you. And I think that really is his best attribute. I can't wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow. That's what I can say. So, you know, you hire Leo, you can't wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Jackie Gran. I'm a Qigong master at Spring Forest Qigong Healing Center in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. It has been a blessing working with Leo on this project for our animal healing course, online course. What's amazing about Leo, this is the piece that I found so fascinating about his energy, is that he is able to tune into what we're doing on a deep level. And that can be challenging. And so I think he's met that challenge actually quite naturally. He's tuned in to the energy, to the feeling of what we're doing, and that's so important because we're working with energy. We're teaching on how to work with energy. So he has stepped in and played that role, and he's able to direct us from that place of connecting with the energy. And so this product that we're working with, this online course, he has been able to put the pieces together from his perspective, his unique perspective, in a way that really helps us make a beautiful, intelligible, functional, and fabulous course on how to heal animals with Spring Forest Qigong healing techniques. And so I just really recommend Leo, with his ability, willingness, and bravery to just dive in and do what's needed.
Hi, I'm Michelle G., CEO of MG International, an elite dating and matchmaking agency where we're focused on helping singles find their ideal match. And I want to take this moment to talk to you a little bit about my experience with Leo. So I hired Leo to come in and help us focus on 3 specific items. Number 1, build a content machine. Number 2, build a promotional calendar. And number 3, in order to make all those bells and whistles work, a business machine. And let me tell you, we spent a 2 full day strategy plus half a virtual day with my team. And we were able to leave with a plan for the entire year. It wasn't easy, but let me tell you, it is so rewarding to know what it is that you're gonna be able to do, what you're gonna promote, and not to mention the exact formula that Leo used made it so simple. I mean, my director of content was there, and she even understood some things that I have still kind of no clue of doing, but she's able to help me in that process. What I really loved about it was that Leo was able to take those big concepts and big pieces, understand my company, understand what it is that I need and I wanted to accomplish, and really break that down and make the examples, make the scenarios about my industry versus just giving me high level things. And he was also able to help us structure from start to finish, step by step, what we needed to create within each of those pieces to make them work. I can't tell you enough how, number 1, excited I was to accomplish that. Number 2, also, how much Leo is just an expert in this area. I mean, when we talk about digital marketing, so many people talk about create a landing page and have it do this and have it do that. But do you really understand the behavior, the psychology that happens behind that? And that's what Leo brings to the table. He's not only going to tell you about build the landing page and have it go here and do this. That's all great. But if you don't understand your customer journey, if you don't understand the behaviors of your client, then you're not going to monetize. And because we were able to have that candid discussion and really walk through that journey as a part of our strategy, oh my God, we have just been on point with everything. So I want to tell you that if you're looking to build your content machine, build your promotional calendar, and then build a business machine that will just help you tie all that together and make money while you're asleep, then don't hesitate to hire Leo, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. My team and I, we are still rocking and rolling. Thanks, Leo.
When I was working with Leo, part of the reason I came forth that I knew he could enhance me with was you can get only so far as an entrepreneur. You know so much in your business, you can enhance it to a particular point. And my pain point that came forward that created a nice relationship with Leo was he was able to show me how to create funnels that were successful for my type of business. It opened up a whole new way that I marketed. It opened up how I treat my clients and how I reach out to them, so that not only was I constantly giving them beneficial pieces, but there was a lot of return because of what he taught me. The way he's able to find, really, even in the story that you're going to bring forward to somebody, it takes more of an expert to kind of find what's really behind that story, what's in between the lines. And Leo's really good about that. He can see the aspects that you're not necessarily bringing forward but need to be paid attention to. So that was very beneficial because it brings you out of maybe the parts you're not ready to talk about or just don't even recognize. And either one's going to be somewhat uncomfortable, and it was easy to share that with him. I'd highly recommend Leo. His innate ability, and it takes an innate ability, I think, to be any type of coach, but especially a business strategy coach, to what I was dealing with when I was working with him. It takes that ability to really, like I said, see through what's the bigger issue. Recommending him, I can't recommend him enough. He has a layer of that expertise, he has a layer of the personality that's there, and he has just the innate ability to recognize what you want to bring forth.
For even the just average day-to-day person who's just looking for a little bit of a boost in their life, whether it be through their confidence or their ego or just feeling like they have, extra tools to use at their disposal, this would be something they should come to. Even for the folks that are entrepreneurs at heart, maybe you're new into business or even a a seasoned veteran, there are definitely things that, you want to keep plugged in, and they know that too, that you can't ever stop learning. So for the newest person and the oldest person in this type of field, somebody who's looking to improve themselves, I think this would be definitely something they should check out.
I'm originally from New York City, but I moved out to San Diego, California for my husband to go to law school. I am the mother of 2, and while we were out here, I really wanted something that was for me. So I started my own business called Purely Social Media, which is a social media marketing consulting firm, basically. And I wanted a business that was going to help other small businesses to really figure out what worked on their social media. But I didn't want to necessarily undertake this project completely on my own. And I know myself, I need help. I need somebody motivating me, pushing me, somebody helping me to think outside of the box. And that's kind of when I came across Leo. And he was really fundamental in helping me get the business off the ground successfully and done properly. I loved working with Leo because he had an analytical and procedural mindset that I was kind of missing, but that every small business needs. So he was able to help me focus on what my core competencies were and what my strengths were in the business, and only focus on those things, and then figure out how to monetize them so that my business could be successful. And from there, I was able to grow with the confidence that I needed in order to be a successful entrepreneur. I would definitely recommend Leo to any startup business or even an existing business, because sometimes you need an outsider's perspective to help you figure out where you're not necessarily making the right choices and how you could be making better choices for your business. Sometimes you're just too close to it to really see what the issue is and to come up with a solution. And there's a reason why people work in teams, and it's because sometimes you need more than one person's input to figure out a solution. And Leo was instrumental in helping me come up with those solutions that were right for my business.
I am a certified health fitness specialist. From South Carolina, moved here to San Diego not too long ago. Was out of a job and wanted to, hopefully start at my own business, do something, but I didn't know what. Met Leo, and throughout talking to him a little bit, it was kind of like, hey, here's some ideas. This is kind of what some people are doing. Maybe you should think about, entrepreneurship and starting your own business. What do you think about that? And at first I was like, no, that's not for me. I didn't know anything about business. That's something that it's still a learning process. I don't know, I have a health fitness degree, so nothing on the business side, never took any business classes, marketing, any of that. So that whole side was kind of like, I know fitness, what do I do with it? And that's kind of where Leo helped me figure out what I'm good at, what I need to work on, how to find the clients, just get everything started on a business standpoint, how to reach out, how to network, how to, just get this thing rolling. Everything kind of in one big package, and I was like, all right, this could work. So within a couple of months, here I am, I have clients now, I have my own business, I have my own website, I have, and I'm starting to kind of see that this thing could actually work. So it's been a great journey so far. I would 100% recommend Leo for anything if you want help getting a business started, if you are stuck in your business that you have currently and you want help just to be pushed in the right direction as far as what to do to build your business to make it 100%, then I would say definitely go with Leo.
It was kind of the challenge going from salesperson to entrepreneur to boss and running employees, and figuring out how to manage them for profitability, which was huge. And so when I hired Leo, I was attracted to him because he was into the planning, into the time management. We put everything on this big whiteboard, and we put all the employees and all the departments and all the job descriptions and how we were going to make them work, and where was my plan, and how I was going to step out and let them be their own boss.
And so that was really good, and I really didn't expect that.
We spent an entire day here listening to Leo give us some really great information about how do we put our goals together and how do we think about our lives. And for me personally, I found it really useful because moving into the new year, I have a lot of different goals that I need to achieve, and he really helped me to break them down into simple and easy steps, but also got me thinking about some of the ways that I can break them down and how I can think about achieving them. I highly recommend coming to this program for anyone, whether you're a business owner or you're not a business owner, because I think you're going to walk away with some really great value and some great pragmatic advice. So I definitely recommend it.
Okay, hi, I'm Jessica. I'm the Director of Content for a relationship and dating company, and I also do freelance work for other companies as far as copywriting with huge product launches. And my experience here is unlike anything I've had anywhere else. Yeah. I would definitely recommend Leo as a teacher and consultant. He knows what, first of all, he knows what he's talking about. I haven't heard anyone explain this. First of all, I haven't heard this technique before, and his delivery, he's passionate about it, but he also knows what the heck he's talking about. I could consume it. He's really good at helping you visualize what it is you're doing. So, and it doesn't matter what business you're in, you can apply the techniques. So, you know, whether you're a brick and mortar store or your online store, like he was able to show the correlation between all. So we flew in for to do strategic planning for the upcoming year, to plan out the content calendar, because we wanted to get really smart with our content. We didn't want to just post blogs like a lot of companies do that doesn't lead you anywhere and doesn't monetize you in any kind of way. So we wanted to make our blogging make us money, basically. And that's what we came here to learn, is how to take our content and actually use it for the advantage of the company and not just sit there and not direct our customers to do anything. And so I learned from this experience exactly how to strategically plan out the blogging, and we came up with our calendar for the first quarter of the next year, which was amazing because we did it in like one day. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely I would recommend him. He knows what he's talking about. And then the other thing, the biggest benefit I would definitely say is a lot of people don't implement these processes, but they really work. So knowing that I have something that really works, that a lot of people don't use, it makes me really excited. So it's going to put us definitely ahead of the competition.
I am the dating coach of Orange County, and I met Leo through an opportunity. For 3 months, we focused on business coaching, which then allowed me, with his expert skills as a former fighter pilot, to kind of give a top view of where I am, where my sticking points are, and to help me focus really on where exactly I should be heading, rather than feeling kind of like lost in a pond with a paddle and just going in circles. So his skills and his support has been really detrimental for my success and growth in my business, and really knowing me as myself as well as who is my target audience. I would highly recommend Leo. His energy is just through the roof, and if you're afraid to be blunt with and told straight the truth what's going on, then he's not for you. But if you're ready to cut out the BS within yourself and within your business and really get focused, he's the guy for you. Highly recommend it.
I met Leo at Icon. We instantly clicked with the idea of putting our animal healing course online. Since he's got here, he helped us take all of our content that was spread out and condense it into easy to use sections. Leo's been very easy to work with. He's been very helpful, he's very positive, he's a great guy, and he really wants to push you to the level that you can achieve. I would recommend Leo to anyone who wants to bring their content to a digital platform to share with the world.
Hi, my name is Charles Sanger. I'm an author, a blogger, a speaker, and a researcher. And I research topics about the digital age and the transitions that we're going through, especially as it focuses on the boomer generation. I've written a book called Gilligan Meets Google, which you can find on Amazon.com. And I'm working on a course called Refocus. And I could put this course together myself, but I knew Leo was out there doing something similar to this, so we asked him for his help, and he helped me get the script together, do the video, and probably cut 6 months off of my time if I tried to produce this myself. He probably cut about 6 months off of my time schedule so I could get this product out, start making money, and then move on to my next products. And I highly recommend him. He did a great job. He's got a lot of energy, and that's one of the things we need when we're in front of the camera. We need somebody that's energetic and can keep us up there, and he had a lot of good techniques and suggestions that made my program refocus the success that it'll be.
I have been running 2 bar studios for about 5 years and decided that I wanted to help other women open their own studios as well. So I launched an online bar certification, a live bar certification, and Bar in a Box, which teaches women how to open their own studio without the fees and rules of a franchise. I was having some issues in terms of getting my message out and really knowing how to speak to these women so they would understand where I had come from, why I was doing this, and what I was hoping to help them accomplish. And so I just found that I wasn't getting the results I wanted, and I wasn't having the meaningful conversations I wanted to have either. So I sent a bunch of my stuff over to Leo. He gave me a lot of really good ideas as to places that maybe my message wasn't clear or I wasn't resonating with the right people. So we sat down and had a full day strategy session. We got into the nuts and bolts of actually what I was doing and how it wasn't working and maybe what was working as well. We really sat down, rewrote a lot of the videos, a lot of the content, and a lot of my emails, so that way I was certain that I was speaking to people in a way that was very clear and understandable. In basically about a week after going and re-implementing everything, I sold 2 programs. So it was very helpful. Since then, I've definitely gotten a lot more clarity and have seen more success with the project that we had worked on. So I would absolutely recommend Leo to anyone that wanted to step back and get a fresh perspective on their business. So often as business owners, I feel like we get really bogged down in the information and everything that we have going on in our day-to-day. And it's really important every once in a while to hire someone that is knowledgeable and is spending money on their own education to help you clarify where you are in your business. So for me, I will definitely say that going forward, I would work with Leo probably again on every 6 month to every year basis, just to get that fresh perspective on where I am in my business and what I want to do going forward.
Hi, my name is Tony Lawless, and thankfully I met Leo about 12 months ago. We were at a marketing conference in San Diego, and I had a head full of ideas. I work as a craniosacral therapist and predominantly in the holistic industry. And what I was looking to do was to try and get beyond just my one-to-one clients and trying to develop some sort of a product or a system that would allow me to communicate my message and my interests, which I feel have lots of value to other people's health and vitality. I just didn't have the time to do that on an hour-by-hour basis. So what I was looking for was to expand into a market where I could deliver some products and some information products, but also some physical products like nutrition supplements. Thankfully, Leo managed to bridge the gap from me and my idea into something that is becoming a reality. Currently, he's over in Dublin with me right now. We spent the last week masterminding the next launch for a new set of nutrition supplements and a book as well. And also there's a digital program lined up to come out very soon. So only for Leo really, these sort of things would still be my dream. Thankfully, when I met him, that's the start of bringing all this stuff and all the information that I didn't know, pulling it all together in one place, and then getting it out and delivering it to the people and to hopefully new clients all over the world. So since that trip really, I haven't really wanted for anything. We've got lots of guidance. He's given me all the steps and all the tools, and I've been able to maintain my involvement in the work and in the setting up of the whole process as well, which is great, because sometimes as a, if you like, an originator or a creator of information, you want to hold on to all the everything that you need, and it's difficult to let go. But with Leo, I explained to him what I had, the options that I needed to try and get out and the information that I needed to get out, and he was able to put that into nice simple packages, things that I could understand, steps that we could move forward together doing, And thankfully, now the culmination of all that hard work is that we're just about to launch the products, and hopefully the future is very bright. People will start to enjoy these products and enjoy my information that I've spent a lifetime building up. So my advice would be, take the next step. Don't be afraid, make some contact. I would highly recommend Leo. He's been super throughout this process, and I really do feel that he's the right guy. Certainly was the right guy for me, and more than likely he's going to be the right guy for you to bring your dream into a reality. So give him a shout, give him a call, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Hello, my name is Carrie Bates Hale. I am the Director of Program Development and Management at Spring Forest Qigong here in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Leo came on board to help us develop this particular program on animal healing. And I have to say, I have been thoroughly impressed by what he has been able to accomplish in just a short amount of time. This was a huge class that we taught, and Leo came the first day and brought everything down into manageable modules and pieces that were very easy for us to now take this project forward. I highly recommend Leo for any other project, video, books, anyone that is looking for any marketing or any help in getting your product out.
Hi, my name is Dr. Rita Appinger, Director of Organizational and Leadership Development for here at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach, Florida. We were searching for just the right person to connect to our leadership group on the importance of being able to sell themselves to people in less than 1 minute. After all, sometimes we only have a minute when we meet people. Leo spoke to our group and gave them a straightforward path to developing their story and being able to share it with anyone who came before them. The audience was clearly glued to Leo's knowledge and his approach and his energy for the topic. Through his connection and interaction with the group, he left a lasting impact and a whole lot of success stories behind. He grabbed our vision for the session and turned it into way more than we could have imagined. 5 stars from the participants who were lucky enough to be in the session, and 5 stars from me for delivering way more than he promised. Thanks, Leo.
Leo! Hey man, I just wanted to say thanks for the love. Orlando, my social guy, he came in here. He said, hey, we got to shoot a video. We got to give Leo some love. And absolutely, when I heard the words and saw it on Facebook, I definitely wanted to give you some loves too. And I wanted to give it back to you as well. So for those of you that need a program, a product, or a service that may be watching this video, putting it together in that irresistible offer to create your presentation is critical. Then after you've got that offer dialed in, creating that product or service, Leo helps you do that, and it's world class. Heck, the guy used to be in the military, so he knows drilling, he knows discipline, and my man, Leo, I love you. You know leadership too. So super pumped, thanks, and look forward to seeing you soon. Ciao.